Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Feng's mother offered a 100 million mansion and begged Zhao Liying to remarry. Zhao Liying's response was too real. Recently, the entertainment industry has once again set off a huge wave. It is rumored that in order to win back her former daughter-in-law Zhao Liying, Feng's mother even offered a mansion worth 100 million yuan, just to beg the two to remarry. This move shocked netizens and they called it more bloody than a TV series. As we all know, Zhao Liying and Feng officially announced their marriage in 2018 and had a son, but the two broke up peacefully in 2021 and wished each other well. After the divorce, Zhao Liying focused on her career and starred in many film and television dramas with both good reputation and ratings, and her reputation has been rising all the way. Feng is relatively low-key and rarely appears in the public eye. This time, Feng's mother was so generous. In addition to her recognition of Zhao Liying personally, it was also interpreted by the outside world as a consideration for the future of her grandson. However, Zhao Liying's response was very sober and real. According to people familiar with the matter, Zhao Liying declined the mansion gift and said, "Marriage is not an exchange, and feelings are not bargaining chips." She also emphasized that her current life is stable, her children are growing well, and she has no plans to remarry. Zhao Liying's attitude has won the support and praise of the majority of netizens, who believe that she lives soberly and independently, does not compromise for money, and shows the firmness and self-confidence of women in the new era. Although this remarriage storm is full of drama, it also reminds us that true feelings require the careful management of both parties, rather than unilateral retention. Do you think Zhao Liying's choice is wise? Speaking of the process of Feng and Zhao Liying's acquaintance, it is indeed quite romantic. The two first met on the set of the movie Journey to the West, The Kingdom of Women. At that time, they were just friends, admiring each other and having a good chat. However, fate always takes root and sprouts quietly and inadvertently. Less than a year later, the two collaborated again in the popular costume drama Do You Know It Should Be Green, Fat, Red and Thin. This time, they play a pair of happy enemies in the play, from bickering to knowing each other and staying together, and finally ushering in a happy ending. There are constant sweet interactions in the play, and sparks fly outside the play. At that time, the two were photographed traveling together and walking hand in hand many times, which aroused strong speculation about the relationship among netizens, but the parties always responded in a low-key manner and did not admit it directly. Just when everyone was still speculating whether they were a couple, Zhao Liying and Feng suddenly announced their marriage without any warning on October 16, 2018, and directly posted photos of their marriage certificates, which instantly set off the entire network. This wave of from denial to official announcement caught the Milan-eating crowd off guard, and netizens said caught off guard, and it turned out to be true. At that moment, many people sighed. It turns out that reality can also stage a fairy tale love story. However, no matter how beautiful love is, it needs a long-term operation. Although the two have parted ways now, this fate is still regarded by many people as a beautiful memory of the past. Do you still remember the grand screen sweeping event on the day of their official announcement? Indeed, Feng and Zhao Liying's marriage has been controversial from the beginning. Many netizens are not optimistic about this relationship, mainly because Feng had a rich love history and constant scandals. From the early high-profile declaration of love for Yang Mi, to the 3-year relationship with Nini, to holding hands with Lin Yun at Disney, and taking Guo Biding to meet his parents. Almost every relationship has been on the hot search, which has also caused the outside world to question his attitude towards love. The Playboy label was once difficult to tear off. Therefore, when he and Zhao Liying suddenly announced their marriage, doubts arose, and many people even speculated that they were married with a baby. At that time, Zhao Liying posted a photo of a difficult split to prove that she was not pregnant and tried to quell the rumors. But not long after, she was photographed shopping with a pregnant belly, and then she officially announced the birth of a child only 5 months after her marriage, which made the onlookers shout face-slapping and bluntly said that this plot reversal is comparable to the 8 o'clock drama. In addition, the two only got a marriage certificate but never held a wedding, which also caused a lot of speculation from the outside world. Some people question whether the Feng family really accepted Zhao Liying, and some even speculated whether it was because of her background or celebrity status that they encountered resistance. Regardless of the outside world's speculation, the marriage finally came to an end 3 years later. Zhao Liying was in great shape after the divorce, and her works were successful one after another, showing her tenacity and independence, and also won the respect and love of more people. Feng returned to a low profile, focusing on family and work. This relationship that once shocked the entire internet is now a thing of the past. What do you think of the doubts at the beginning and the current development? Yes, although this marriage has been controversial from the beginning, Feng and Zhao Liying did have a sweet time after marriage. They used to interact frequently on social platforms, and from time to time posted photos of the same frame. Feng also celebrated Zhao Liying's birthday many times and posted articles to show their love. Privately, they were photographed holding hands and taking their children out for a trip together. They even went on the show together. The tacit understanding and intimacy revealed in their words once made the outside world believe that they were true love. At that time, many netizens who had originally questioned this marriage also began to really love and sent their blessings, thinking that although the two had different backgrounds and personalities, they still came together. Perhaps it was destined. However, no one expected that this marriage, which was once regarded as a fairy tale, would end in less than 3 years. In April 2021, the two issued a statement through their studio, officially announcing their divorce, saying that because of less time together and more time apart, they decided to separate peacefully. But this statement has almost become a standard template in the entertainment industry, so it is not widely believed by the outside world. There are still many different opinions about the real reason for their divorce. Some say that it is because of different life concepts, and there are rumors that Feng's family has never really accepted Zhao Liying, and some people speculate that the man still has not changed his prodigal character. But no matter what the truth is, the two have always remained decent, without tearing each other apart, without negative news, and showing a mature side. This once enviable and topical marriage ended in peace. Perhaps true feelings are sometimes not able to withstand the test of time and reality. Do you think their separation at the time was a wise choice or a regret? Some people say that Zhao Liying has never been recognized by her mother-in-law. Feng's family is in the textile business and has a net worth of billions. Feng is an only child, versatile and a top student in the Shanghai Theatre Academy. Zhao Liying was born in a grassroots family, has a low education and is from the countryside. Her mother-in-law hopes that she will quit the screen to take care of her husband and children, but Zhao Liying is a career-oriented woman and is unwilling to do so. The relationship between the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law is tense, and Feng is a mama's boy. Zhao Liying couldn't stand it and filed for divorce. Some people also say that Zhao Liying doesn't love Feng at all, but she got married when she was old enough to get married and saw that Feng had good conditions. There is even a big melon. Less than half a year after Zhao Liying gave birth to her child, a Chengdu woman broke the chat records with a married man in the first-tier cities and shared interesting hotel dating stories. The abbreviation FSF was soon suspected by netizens to be Feng. Although the studio quickly clarified that it was a picture rumor, the melon still made a lot of noise, and Feng was nicknamed Fa Shun Feng because of it. After the divorce, the two people developed very differently. Zhao Liying was depressed for only a short period of time, and then she quickly threw herself into her acting career. Her career was like a cheat. She became a hit in every drama she made, and successfully transformed from an idle drama to a serious drama. She was also commended by the country many times, and she is definitely a top-tier actress with strength. On the other hand, Feng has very few works, and he has become even quieter after the divorce. Some netizens also revealed that he has depression and is in a very bad state. Feng's mother was distressed to see her son becoming increasingly depressed, so she decided to put down her status and beg Zhao Liying to remarry in a humble manner. Not only did she promise to give Zhao Liying a luxury house worth 100 million yuan in Shanghai, she also said that she would reorganize a grand wedding for Zhao Liying, and even played the emotional card to let Zhao Liying consider the child. As soon as the news came out, netizens immediately split into two groups. One group persuaded Zhao Liying to remarry in the comment section. Feng is depressed, obviously he still has feelings for you and the child is so young, the biggest harm of divorce is the child. The other group advised her not to be stupid, don't remarry, who knows if Feng will cheat again. Send a luxury house? Bao can afford it. As for Zhao Liying, she was indifferent to Feng's mother's pleading and decisively refused. This response is really cool. Zhao Liying has come all the way, from a supporting role to the current first-line actress, relying entirely on her own efforts. She doesn't lack this luxury house at all. She knows what kind of life she wants and will not compromise herself for external factors. This is the confidence of modern independent women. Every relationship has its complexity and beauty. In these twists and turns, we seem to be able to see some shadows about love, marriage and self-worth. As for whether Feng Xiaofeng and Zhao Liying will remarry in the end, perhaps only time can give the answer. Let's wait and see. What do you think about this matter? Welcome to leave a message in the comment area to discuss.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.